tell him, Aaron?
Tell you what.
There you go.
I'll tell you what. I finally hit record, and we're actually starting Girl Blood Radio.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
I'll tell you what. It was good to hear.
Woo! So, yay, Girl Blood Radio is back on the air. I'm Daniel. Scott there in New York. Aaron somewhere in the South at work.
Yeah.
Woo!
Daniel sounded like he's grown a southern accent all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm trying. I did live in the South for about a little over half a year, so.
Almost long enough to get initiated.
Yeah, basically. So. Oh, man.
Bullshit, and you know it.
What? Say what?
Bullshit, you know it. Just saying.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Dude, it's funny because even before I moved out there, I used to say y'all, and the kids at the high school that I teach would be like, "Why the hell do you say that?" And now I say it like way more often, and I have to like curb it.
Look, man, I say y'all all the time.
Yeah.
Especially to the kids at work. Y'all need to stop this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's branching over into the mainstream.
Well, the fun part was when I was in Texas teaching, and I didn't think about it, and I said, "You guys." They look at me like, "What?"
Oh, my girl.
No, most of the time it's like, "Shouldn't it be y'all?" Like, oh god.
I had a teacher in high school who got overly offended if someone said, "You guys," because she was like, "I'm a woman."
People.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then other people get offended when you say people. It's like, God,
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm done talking to all of you.
Non-gender specific terminology known as the word dude. I know so many people who like they'll bump into the door and turn and say, "Dude, that hurt."
Dude is universal. Dude, dudette. I call my kids dude at work. They look at me like, dude, like, dude, stop.
What? I said it to the dog before.
Dude!
It's crazy, man. Oh, wow. So, hey, it's December now. Holy crap. How many days until Hanukkah, Scott?
We're not that Jewish.
I don't know. I don't know these things. You are.
Let me go Google Chinooka.
I was gonna say you are Jew-ish, quote unquote. So I have to ask you these things because I don't know because I'm like.
Okay, Hanukkah 2017.
So are you like offended that I got you a Christmas present?
No.
I feel like that's a legitimate question.
I'd be more defensive if you said, "Here's a birthday present," 6 months after my fucking birthday. So the first night of Hanukkah is December 12th.
So, okay, so next what Tuesday?
Early this year.
Tuesday?
You get pretty average this year. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I expect a Hanukkah gift every day from the 12th on. Just saying, guys. Just saying. But you already got me like 8 gifts. You got me like the 8.
Well, see, the fun part is, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm going to send you a picture of Chris Jericho every day for Hanukkah. Drink it in, man.
Hey, speaking of Jericho, I listened to Talk Is Jericho earlier today, and he's got Jimmy Jacobs on there this week. It was a pretty cool interview.
Nice. I thought I saw Jericho on Taz.
Why you got shit canned?
Yeah. I mean, it's what everybody thought.
That stupid picture. A single solitary picture.
But he wasn't messed up about it, which is a very Jimmy Jacobs thing.
Well, Jimmy Jacobs has been appearing on Impact.
Pretty relaxed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy.
He talked about all the drugs he's done.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's been on Impact off and on the past couple of weeks. He'd been like invading the announce desk.
Yeah, I think he's I actually think he might be doing the same thing with them that he did in WWE, as well as being on air.
Nice. Well, that's good.
If they get rid of their announce team completely, I might start watching again because there's some good wrestlers. I'm a big fan of Eli Drake.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I want to watch Eli Drake, but I can't watch Eli Drake because fuck you, Josh Matthews. You're still alive.
I can't stand him.
Yeah, Josh Matthews and Jeremy Borash are not the greatest duo of people. It's slightly better than Josh and the Pope, but not very.
It's like saying a bag of dog shit is better than a flaming bag of dog shit.
It kind of is, I guess.
I do like JB, but I mean, to me, Mike Tenay is always going to be the best they've ever had.
Yeah, who would have ever thought I'd be clamoring for Mike Tenay and Don West to come back?
God, Don West, I know people gave Don West a lot of shit, but I liked his heel persona. I liked when he was getting, that little bit of, angry, I've been here far too long, fucking respect me idea behind him. I wish they stuck with it.
Oh my God!
I can't say that I missed him after he left, because I love Taz on commentary.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But when Taz left, that's when I started getting a new appreciation for the way Doc West was.
Dude, he was a mark on the mic.
Shit. Taz started off fine and then really fucking evolved into shit.
When he was the heel commentator, when he was part of Aces and Eights, I really didn't like him.
Yeah, I hated that whole thing.
Yeah, other than that, his Tazisms, him kind of babbling on and not knowing what the hell he's actually saying, not so bad. So
that's why I love listening to his podcast. I'm sorry, he's on demand audio.
Yeah.
Who knew that in the past, Taz and Michael Cole would have been one of the better commentating teams that we look back on and go, I missed that.
True, yeah, it's kind of scary.
Has Michael Cole ever had a colleague that everyone loved as much as Taz? I mean, those two were better together than they've been since they stopped working together.
I think Michael Cole's at his best right now, actually. I think Cole's finally found the balance. He's probably got a little more say going on because he's been there for so long. He's been the lead commentator for so long. His commentary on Raw is much better than it's been in the past.
I just wish they would nix Booker T.
They don't need three people.
Yeah, just Cole and Graves.
They've got it ingrained in their minds that they do need three people.
Yeah.
If they kept it Cole, Graves, and then Brennan Graves, or whatever the hell, Phillips.
Tom Phillips and Corey are fine. Byron isn't terrible, but Byron needs somebody to play off of, and him and Corey together with Tom Phillips works out okay.
It's still a pain in the ass. I don't need to make fun of Byron Saxton every 3 minutes. I don't need the running joke of him eating a fucking pancake that came off of Big E's ass.
Oh my God, that was funny. I was dying.
Funny enough, make it worth sitting through.
Oh, I was dying. I was laughing so hard. Like, don't you eat that, Saxton?
No.
But the 205 crew, Vic Joseph and Nigel McGuinness. Vic Joseph needs to get some seasoning still. He's still new, basically.
I actually really like the duo, but then again, Nigel can do no wrong.
Yeah, well, the NXT crew, dude, this past week was painful.
Yeah, because Percy Watson.
Percy Watson and Mauro Ranallo, no Nigel McGuinness. Oh my!
I could have called that thing by himself. It would have been much better.
Oh my God, that was painful. Yeah, that was painful to listen to. I honestly, God, Percy Watson does not he should not even be there at all. I'm sorry, that is just not kosher to me. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Fucking up commentary is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Especially like, hey Percy, you were in the ring once. What would you do? I would fucking fight. What the fuck? I can say that. Oh shit! If I was in the match, I'd fucking fight too. Two things I can do: fight or lay down and cry. If I'm in a match with Lars Sullivan, I'm gonna do the second part.
See, that's the one thing I love about Nigel is because of the fact that he was such a well-established wrestler. He's very technically savvy. he can sit there and call the moves and tell you exactly what muscle is being torqued, or especially when you got Pete Dunne in the ring and he does the finger grab and the joint. He mentions joint manipulation and all this stuff, and I love that.
He doesn't like it. It's like he's skirting the rules.
But that Nigel did it himself.
That's the whole point. Nigel was a heel though when he did it.
So,
first of all, I just like the fact that he's Nigel McGuinness.
yes.
So they kept his name, so we all know who he is. All of us look there and go, if you watched indie wrestling at some point between 2005 and 2010, you knew who the fuck Nigel McGuinness was.
And not Desmond Wolfe.
Definitely not. Although that's still a good fucking name.
Yeah, he had a good little start in Impact, but
And he just couldn't wrestle anymore. That was the end of it, unfortunately. But I think the man was getting pushed to be a major player.
he could have been.
Chelsea.
Oh gosh. When he brought in Chelsea as Desmond Wolfe, yeah.
Still good times.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, Nigel is just very good at what he does, and I like the fact that Nigel can point out he didn't get all that move. Oh, he didn't pin him properly. He might have gotten a 3 count. You know, it's just those little things where he points out these little subtle, important parts of the match.
Yeah, or the bringing up the nonchalant cover there. He's got to get more of his body weight over his shoulders. Well, no shit, but these wrestlers don't do it half the time.
I know, the fact that Nigel points it out every time is a good thing.
It's refreshing.
That's what I like so much about Gorilla Monsoon. Because if you go back and watch a match where, say it's Jake the Snake against freaking, I don't know, King Kong Bundy, whatever, and Jake hits the short arm clothesline and then puts a side over the top of Bundy like he's covering him, and before the 2 count even hits, Gorilla Monsoon's, oh, you're not going to beat Bundy like that, Jake, come on. That's the kind of thing that I always liked and appreciated. It made it seem like more of a real contest.
Yeah.
Gorilla Monsoon was great for having a good amount of scientific knowledge about pro wrestling and then just having this straight commentary. Nigel is very good with the scientific commentary and straight and just the side comments that goes with it. It's the right balance. It's a different type of balance, but still the right balance.
And Morrow is one of those guys who, kind of like you mentioned Joey Styles, he's one of those guys who can basically talk all day and talk circles and still sound like he knows exactly what he's talking about. And you put Nigel with him, they play off each other so well so far. So, uh-oh. Aaron got a customer.
That's okay. We still have our shit to talk about.
Yeah, so, shoot.
But
Well,
still, it works. Nigel works where he is. And I think the fact that he's already doing 205 Live, yes, granted, it is a show on the network. It is still a main roster show. So that already shows how much they care and think of Nigel McGuinness's talent.
and he's gotten a chance to do a commentary on a match on a pay-per-view, too, because they have cruiserweight
And I
matches.
really think that Michael Cole is definitely... Well, Cole kept saying he wanted to work with him.
Well, and he got the chance to with the UK tournament, and I'm very, very glad that Cole... You could tell in that tournament that Cole got excited about wrestling again.
Oh my God! When Cole is not encumbered by Vince McMahon,
Yeah.
you can tell he's still a wrestling fan. He loves his job.
It was funny. It's funny that we're having this conversation about commentary and Michael Cole and all this kind of stuff. There was one clip, and I can't remember what the clip exactly who was in it. I think it was like a Goldust was going to get married to somebody. I don't know what it was exactly. I don't remember the angle. But somebody posted it on Facebook. And Michael Cole and Josh Matthews are on commentary. And Michael Cole basically, like, Josh Matthews is trying to play this up like this is such a big deal. And Michael Cole goes, this is fake, right? Total breaking story, breaking kayfabe, live on television, and they're dying laughing on commentary. It was like, damn.
He has his moments, doesn't he?
It was good, man. It was real good.
Like I'm saying, the last probably 2 years has been Cole's best since his days of working with Taz.
Yeah. And
because him and Taz just had a real good relationship together. But I think Michael Cole's finally found his groove where he could probably call a few more shots of like, no, I want to say it like this. I want to work on this. You know, because he's been there for so long.
Now, what if, just thought process for him right now, if they got rid of Booker and brought Nigel up to Raw and you had Michael Cole, Nigel McGuinness. On SmackDown, you had Corey and Phillips. You got rid of Byron. Or moved Byron to 205 with Vic Joseph. Because people aren't really watching 205 Live anyway.
It's a guarantee people won't ever again.
But I'm just saying, I want the duo of just Phillips and Graves again. And I think Nigel and Cole would be really well together because we've seen it and it worked with the UK tournament.
And even when Nigel was a little kind of being stepped on by Cole, and I don't think Cole was trying to do it on purpose. I think it was just Nigel was hesitant to really go out there.
Yeah.
It was his first time with the company.
Yeah.
I'm sure, because second night he was a little more,
yeah.
I wouldn't say he was talking over Cole, but he's a little more confident on the mic.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm sure Cole probably sat with him and like, don't be afraid to say what you need to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk a lot, but don't be afraid to say what you need to say.
Yeah, that's for sure. It was, I think that would be something fun.
Well, man, I'd love to see that because Nigel's just the right amount of heel to Cole's right amount of in between babyface-ish kind of.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I mean, it would be something good to have. And then hell, even if you wanted to, I mean, put with 205, why not give it a shot again? Throw Renee out there with Byron and Vic Joseph.
I don't want to hear Renee announce. She's not very good.
Well, at least you give her a chance to try to hone her craft because she hasn't really had a chance since they moved her up to the main roster. So, I mean, if she's just going to be the backstage person, then so be it. I mean, that's fine. I got no beef with that.
I think she's fine where she is.
Dude, I heard rumors. Speaking of backstage announcer turned into wrestler, from a famous wrestling family, Shaw Guerrero is supposedly getting back into wrestling.
Didn't she marry someone in the ring?
She married Aiden English.
Oh, good for Aiden English.
Yeah, so supposedly she was Raquel Diaz in NXT. She was, well, she was like the, or whatever it was, like the OVW Diva Champion or whatever the hell it was, or back then.
No one remembers that.
So, but dude, she's freaking good looking, dude. She is good looking. So hopefully,
good on Aiden English.
if she gets back into the business, man, that's cool. Hopefully, maybe she'll get another shot with WWE because she was in the OVW NXT early days. She was pretty over as a heel, man. And so, I mean, hopefully, maybe we'll see. And also, rumor mill going around, and I mentioned this with Aaron as we were talking before you jumped on the Skype. A bunch of places now are reporting the rumor of Nakamura's name being thrown out to win the Rumble.
Wow.
And I was telling Daniel that I kind of thought that's the way they should have gone to begin with. That was kind of my prediction for everything.
Because right now, if AJ holds that title all the way to the end, till Mania.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan anyway. So, I don't see. I definitely see Jinder getting a couple of rematches, but I don't see him getting the title back yet. Maybe sometime next year.
So that would be kind of awesome if that all of a sudden that a main event at Wrestle Kingdom then becomes a main event at a WrestleMania. So.
By main event, you mean halfway through the card. That's it.
No. I hope it's the main event. I really hope it's the last.
It won't because Bork Laser will be the main event. Bork will always be the main event.
You said Glacier.
I wish it was Glacier. Much better wrestler than Bork Laser.
You say Bork Laser, and my brain went to Swedish Chef. Bork. I don't know why. Yeah. Cheeky in the biscuit. Yeah. All right. Well, since we didn't get to it last week, we got through the month of November. Holy crap! And we had SchwarzeNovember. We didn't get a chance to run down movies. We haven't done that now in like 2 weeks.
Or maybe even 3.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done the movie list stuff. And shit, we're already a couple days into. Well, for you guys, it's the start of day 3 because future peoples. That's
December.
Yep. So, you want to run down your list and we can get back into wrestling a little bit because I want to make sure we get through these lists at least one time.
Well, after we record this, I have to already catch up on 13 Days of Creepmas, and so that's.
Yeah. See, you do the creep.
Watch a horror film right after doing this horrible show. But
what's up, Aaron?
What is DVD December about? What do you watch?
Anything that you have on your pile of shit you haven't watched yet. Whether it's something you've never watched before, or something you've watched 100 times, but you finally own a copy of it on DVD, or Blu-ray, or VHS, or Laserdisc, and you haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
I can't participate.
Well, so here's what.
There's gotta be 30 movies you haven't seen.
Well, see, here's what they did. They amended it for me last year because last year was the first year I did DVD December. I don't collect movies like Scott does. Scott's like basically a hoarder. So basically, what I did.
Basically about it, it's literally Scott.
Yeah, he's a hoarder.
Yeah.
But
That's my wrestling name.
but basically,
selling T-shirts, I take yours.
Yeah, they made an amendment to the rules saying that as long as I watched movies that I'd never seen before, then that's fine. I can add those to a list. I do have some DVDs that are sealed and I'm probably gonna watch because again they're sealed and I haven't watched them and it actually fits the category for once. But like for like last year I probably watched I don't know. I'm sure I watched a couple of like I don't remember exactly which movies I watched last year. I gotta look that up now. See which ones I watched. But I go on Netflix and I'll watch a movie on there, and the cool part is it could be any genre. This is the fun month where it could be anything.
Yeah, it's much looser in the rules when it comes to the subject of films you need to watch. Unless you're doing the 13 Days of Creepmas, so you're going to have to at least watch the first 13 days of the month a horror film, because fuck you, Christmas, you can't have all 25 days.
Yeah, I'm not doing the Creepmas one. Sorry.
Okay, fine then, loser. I mean, hey, Daniel.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, Scott, you wanna do your list first, or you want me to go through mine?
You go through yours first, because yours is technically shorter.
Yes, mine is shorter because I officially only did 30 because there's only 30 days in November.
Shut up.
So, yes. So let's play. How many of these has Aaron actually watched? Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, so I started the month of SchwarzeNovember off with one of my personal favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, The Running Man.
I've not seen it.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it.
There's a movie to watch this month.
There you
it's
go.
one of Arnold's best.
I personally think it's one of the good ones.
Honestly, the top 3 is T2, Running Man, Total Recall.
No Jingle All the Way up there?
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
I said top 3.
Not bottom one.
Fuck you! I own Jingle All the Way on Blu-ray.
Nice.
Turtle Man! Trust me, I love that movie, and I will be watching it this month.
I'm sure I'll turn it on too, just to be crazy. Follow that up with Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. That's the first one in the series.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's the only one I've actually seen.
Of the ones I've seen, the first 2 are very good. The third, yeah, and I haven't watched the 4th or 5th one yet, but I really don't care about the 5th one, even though Javier Bardem is in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only seen the first one, and that's this one that I watched this month was like. I've only seen this one like twice ever. So, I watched Men in Black, the original Men in Black, 1997.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the original in the series of Mission Impossible films with Tom Cruise, which is, in my opinion, the best one because it's most true to the Mission Impossible theme. It's not overly an action movie. It has some psychological stuff to it.
And then, the way Emilio Estevez's character dies.
Yes, elevator crush. Then I went on a Bond kick, which for me is really weird because I really am not a big Bond fan. Like, this is literally the first times I've ever seen Dr. No from Russia with Love and Goldfinger. So there's 3 right there. Then I watched Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, you watched that more than I have.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I've now seen it twice. Yeah.
You watched it twice as much as many times as I have.
Hey,
I haven't seen it yet.
killing Nazis. Man, that was funny.
If you could kill a Nazi film, watch Fury.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, I've seen that one before too. I've only seen that one once. Then I watched the love story, a sort of action movie called Deadpool. Dude, that movie's so funny. Oh my god.
It really is good.
It is honest to God. I knew nothing about Deadpool before this movie, and it is freaking hilarious. Just the sequence of him going around and killing people trying to find Francis.
Yes.
And like he hits the woman and goes, "Wait, I shouldn't. Oh my God, are you okay? Like, do I hit you? Do I not hit you? Would I offend you if I?"
Is it sex to hit you? Is it more sex is not to hit you? I don't know.
And then the Zamboni, he's like, "I'm gonna kill you in 5 minutes." So.
Oh man, that movie was so good.
I loved it. So, then I watched G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra.
The only good one.
Then I watched a Jackie Chan like family action film called The Spy Next Door.
I'm sorry.
It was actually not bad. Then I watched.
Both of his films made for kids are not very good, though. Like The Accidental Spy. I do like Around the World in 80 Days, but more because of Arnold SchwarzeNovember. My arm! Give me back my arm!
Then I watched the other G.I. Joe movie, G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Because you hate yourself, don't you?
Apparently so.
How do you look up?
Say that what again, there?
Tell him the other movie with The Rock that you watched.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that. It'll be down near the end, and you'll like literally slam your head on the desk.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it already. I know exactly what movie you watched. And
I warned him.
Oh man, that movie's horrible. But how do you take all the fun shit out of G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra and remove it in G.I. Joe Retaliation and just give us The Rock and not Bruce Willis anymore because Bruce Willis died 20 years ago and they replaced him with a clone?
Hey, the only good thing about that movie was the ninja fight on the mountain.
The only good thing about that movie was the Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes story. It should have just been the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, basically.
The movie could have been 30 minutes long and be twice as good.
Yeah. Let's see. Then I went on a military kick. I watched Enemy at the Gates, which is a really good movie about snipers, and Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, I'm sorry. 2 movies is not a kick.
No, 2 in a row. I've watched them both in like the same day.
That's still not a kick. Now, if you said, oh man, I watched, Enemy at the Gate, I watched Saving Private Ryan, I watched Black Hawk Down, I watched Tora, I watched The Great Escape, all in one fucking afternoon. Yeah, that's a bit of a kick.
Yeah, see, I've been on a Star Wars kick. Yeah, we'll get into that more on later.
Okay. Then I went to the theater and saw Thor Ragnarok, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was hilarious. Actually, it was too funny.
It was really good.
Yeah, I gotta with Scott.
I enjoyed it very, very much. And
all right, I want to just, Aaron, why do you agree with me that it was too funny?
Because every 2 seconds was another joke. They tried to make it more of a comedy, and over here Asgard is freaking going in ashes. You need to be afraid of Thanos and what's coming.
It definitely felt more like just Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2.5. It's like Thor of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and Thor doesn't feel important anymore to me. He did in the first Avengers movie, not even in the first Thor movie, just the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, but the first Thor movie was pretty fun. It was a good level of tragedy and comedy in it.
Hulk doesn't feel important to me. Hulk just feels like a big baby now.
tantrums were kind of funny.
The funniest.
It was hilarious.
The funniest part. The funniest part with Hulk was when he tries to show Valkyrie who he really is, and then jumps out of the plane and lands on the fucking bridge, just splat.
I hate it. I honestly hate it.
I loved it.
It just felt like they were digging too deep for comedy. But
Also, what hurt about it is like some of the laughs were so big you missed half the dialogue.
And you know what?
my favorite part in the whole movie was the dude that looks like the Thing. Blue.
The Rock dude, yeah.
Oh, Porg.
Yeah, Porg. Oh, what's his name?
Porg, not Porg, Porg.
Korg, Korg, with no I, not the dog.
Yeah, when Porg comes up to the guy on the bridge as Asgard's getting blown up, and he's like, "Hey man, just wanted to let you know that we're leaving." And yeah, that was my favorite part.
What bothered me is that, the Executioner, Scourge, the Executioner was a badass in the fucking comics. And he was such a pussy until the end.
Yeah.
That actually annoyed me. It's like, you have Carl fucking Urban. Judge fucking Dredd!
I thought... Well, from the way that they were teasing stuff in the trailer, I thought we were going to get more of Heimdall than we did.
Yeah, but just get a Heimdall movie.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I gotta say,
just a Heimdall movie.
Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster was pretty freaking awesome.
That
the post credit was the best part.
Oh yeah, yay! The whole the revolution went well. Yeah, good. Yeah.
And you can't have a revolution without some sort of dictator. You're welcome.
Yeah, dude, that was funny.
What really bothered me also was how the Warriors 3 just did it like that. You brought back 3 really good actors like Ray Stevenson, and hey, guess what? Dead. Did I mention dead? Because they're dead.
Yeah.
There was really good moments, and now looking back on it, as much as I enjoyed it, and I walked out with a shitty grin on my face because I really did have a good time. There are elements of it that still bother me. Overall, though, it's a good movie. I plan on owning it, and it'll be going on my Marvel movie shelf.
Yeah.
The only ones I don't have right now is Incredible Hulk and Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. So.
That movie, I just felt like it was way too upbeat for what's about to happen in the next.
Exactly, the death of the fucking Asgard, potential Thor and the goddamn Thanos and the goddamn Infinity Stones. Come on, where was the real drama in all of it?
Yeah.
Hulk's sad.
Alright, so that was halfway through the month for me with Thor Ragnarok. Then I watched Central Intelligence, which that actually was really fucking good too. I did not think I was going to like that because...
Was that the one with The Rock also?
The Rock and Kevin Hart, yeah.
I can't. I just can't.
I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, but that was actually... They play off each other pretty well, I gotta say.
I can Kevin Hart comedy, I can't Kevin Hart movies.
Yeah. So I moved from there.
Even though I kind of want to see Jumanji.
I do want to see Jumanji. That's another one I'm gonna see, no doubt. Moved to X-Men Apocalypse.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not a really good movie. Followed by another movie.
Don't worry, Dark Phoenix is coming out soon.
Yeah. Followed by another movie that didn't get great reviews, Suicide Squad.
Do you wonder why?
I didn't mind it. I honestly didn't mind it.
Hey, let's get all these people who supposedly have the powers to fight a god, and they beat it by one guy throwing a bomb and another guy shooting it. 2 regular schmucks could have done the same thing.
Basically, I get it, but...
Wow! And oh boy, with a hot clown, yeah, she fucking helps. Really, the only good character in the whole fucking movie, and they kill him off, Diablo. Seriously, the only good character, the only one with real fucking powers on the team, Killer Croc. I have a skin condition.
Yeah.
Come on! And y'all knew Slipknot was gonna die. He was there to get his head blown off. Literally, that was the whole point of him being in the fucking movie. You saw the poster of Slipknot. Oh, his head's gonna die. His head's head's gone. His head's gone. And Captain Boomerang wasn't racist enough.
But dude, I mean, I get what you're saying with certain things,
Well,
but
what am I saying? That it wasn't the Suicide Squad? It was the pacified version of the Suicide Squad. You know, instead of the Joker raping Harley for shits and giggles, they have a loving relationship. Fuck you!
I get it. I get what you're saying.
It's like it's not even close to the source material.
But they gotta make it for a mass market.
You can still bring it closer to the source material, okay? That's a problem with the current DC universe in fucking movies. They stray so far from the source material.
I'm not a big fan of DC, so I don't pay much attention.
Look, I grew up a Marvel guy, but I won't lie. As much as I hated Superman overall for a long, long time because of his powers in the comic books, one of my favorite movies growing up was Christopher Reeve's Superman and Superman 2. I fucking loved those movies. I loved the Michael Keaton Batman movies.
I gotta say, the Christian Bale Batman movies are awesome to me.
Yes.
I still think the Keaton ones are better, personally.
Oh man.
Not saying there's anything wrong with the Bale ones, because I saw, Dark Knight Rises and The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises in theaters, and I do regret doing that. I think Heath Ledger is a fantastic Joker. I still think Jack Nicholson is a better one, only because his real life personifies what the Joker was about. Being able to do whatever the fuck he wanted. And if you think about it, Jack Nicholson can literally do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
I wish
Show up at set on 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'd wait for him. They wouldn't be like, Jack, you were supposed to be here 4 hours ago. It's like, never mind, we're out of here. It's like, come on.
I heard you say the magic words, Aaron.
Yeah, I wish Mark Hamill could have gotten a live-action version of the Joker.
He kind of was as the trickster in The Flash.
Yeah. I mean, he was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back as the cock knocker.
I mean, Mark Hamill is such a talented actor. Like, a lot of people don't realize.
Mark Hamill is a very good actor, but he's also a man who doesn't take himself too seriously, thank God.
Yeah.
Imagine if he was a complete utter douche about it all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, continuing the train of bad movies, I watched The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, when the female lead says, you. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was a little upset. I didn't realize that what's her name? Rachel Weisz, whatever.
Weisz.
I don't know what.
You saw an Enemy at the Gates.
Yes, yeah, she was in that movie. Yeah, I was disappointed when I didn't see her. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Really? Like, they brought back Jonathan, but they couldn't bring back the wife.
Oh no, they could have if she was willing to do it, but she wasn't.
Yeah, so.
Are you talking about The Mummy Returns with The Rock?
No, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. This was like
that was so pointless.
Yeah, there was basically the first one. The first two were in Egypt. The Rock came in as the giant CGI scorpion at the end of 2. Then they had the Scorpion King movie, and then they did this one with Jet Li was the bad guy, was the Chinese emperor that they resurrected.
Don't worry, there's 4 Scorpion King movies, one with Chuck Liddell or some shit like that. One of those.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, there's been a bunch of Scorpion King movies now, yeah.
But I can't say anything about mixed martial artists being in movies because I love watching, what's his name? Just in the Expendables.
Oh, Randy Couture.
Yes, Randy Couture is fantastic in that. He's
Did I ever tell you how I got these ears?
No, gosh.
But I also really like George St. Pierre as Batroc the Leaper in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That was a great opening villain.
I forgot he was in that. God damn, it's been a while since I've watched that film. So, then I watched another Jackie Chan movie called Skip Trace. It's with him and Johnny Knoxville. Yeah.
I feel like I need to see that.
It's actually not terrible. Johnny Knoxville essentially gets he's does something stupid and is being chased after by the Russian mob, and all the while Jackie Chan's trying to catch like the villain dude that killed his partner way back when, and actually, of all things, part of the Russian mob, one of their quote unquote hitmen, is actually a woman and is played by Eve Torres.
I kind of want to see that, but then again, I like Johnny Knoxville in general.
Yeah, it's actually it's not a bad movie. I enjoyed watching it. I probably wouldn't watch it again if there's other movies to watch, I might pick something else. But yeah, once is enough, I guess. If you guys want to see it, sure. Then I went back at the request of Scott to actually watch GoldenEye as another of the James Bond films.
What'd you think?
You know what? It's funny because I only seen when like it was actually out. Like I'd only seen maybe the very beginning at the dam. But then I went and I watched it again, and I started to realize. I go, oh shit, Famke Janssen's in this. Holy shit, I better watch this.
What did you think?
It wasn't terrible. I'm just not a Bond guy. Like I watched it for the old ones and this one for this. I've never really been big into James Bond. It's just not a big deal to me, I guess. I love the N64 game. That got me hooked on first person shooters back in the day. But yeah.
GoldenEye is not my favorite movie.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've seen a couple of the Daniel Craig ones just because people said, "Hey, we're gonna go watch them," so I went, and it's like whatever. I mean, I'll go and yeah, cool, hang out and watch a movie. Not a big deal. This movie, I'm glad. The next movie on my list, I'm glad I gave a second chance because I really like it now. This time around, I didn't like it at first. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and. You can say, I mean, some people probably will say, well, no, it's not really an action movie. Dude, like 90% of the movie is like fight scenes with video game graphics. It's fucking, it actually is pretty fucking awesome. I just didn't like it at first because it was Michael Cera.
That's a good reason not to like films in general.
Yeah, he's not the greatest actor. He's just so like milquetoast to me. But watching it this time around, I was like, okay, I can really get into this because just the musical score is really good. The graphics they did to make it look like a video game was pretty cool. So I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie anymore. I would say if you haven't seen it yet, give it a shot. Follow that up with Death Race, the 2008 Death Race, with what's his name? I'm blanking on his name all of a sudden.
Jason Statham.
Thank you. I'm like, I can see his head, his bald head. And that's
a good one.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that movie. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but I really found out that I love that movie. Now, did you watch the unrated version?
I watched whatever they put on the HBO free preview that I had.
Probably the unrated version. Question: did oh god, I forgot what his name is, but he's the Spanish dude with all the tattoos on his neck all the time. Did his head blow up?
I
when
don't.
He got hit by the car, his head went switch.
I don't remember. I know he got hit by the car, but I don't remember if he blew up.
Well, if he did, you watched the unrated version.
Okay. But yeah, it was good, man. And you know, the only reason why I thought to find it when I was looking through the HBO thing is they always, I don't know what it is with Netflix and all these other things, they like to have sequels but not the originals. Oh, they had like Death Race 2050 or some shit on Netflix, and I'm like, okay, if they did this, I have a feeling there's another one, and I'm gonna go look, and I'm like, oh, cool, there is another Death Race. Actually, this Death Race is a remake of another Death Race from like the 70s or 80s or something like that.
Death Race 2000, a Roger Corman film.
So you know,
David Carradine played Frankenstein, and actually he revived his character as Frankenstein. He's the voice of the original Frankenstein, the beginning of Death Race, the remake, before he dies.
Okay.
And just in case you didn't realize it, Johnny Tran, or whatever his name is in the movie, or
it's Robin Shaw.
It's Liu Kang.
Yeah.
So if you ever watch Mortal Kombat, now you know what he's doing.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the hell? He's bald.
Yeah, it's really cool though, man.
Yeah, I caught me up.
But yeah, David Carradine played an original Death Race. Sylvester Stallone's actually in it.
Oh. Huh.
As one of the racers. And they did the remake, then they did a sequel, which was kind of a prequel, I think. And then they did another sequel, which I think is still a prequel to this one.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It's hard to tell. I heard Death Race 2 is horrible, but Death Race 3 manages to make up for it.
Okay. Then I went and watched Max Payne, which is hilarious because literally I saw it, like, as I was finishing watching it, Tomas was watching it. So it was kind of funny. He posted on Facebook like he was watching Max Payne. I'm like, oh my god, I just watched this. He goes, yeah. Like, it's not the greatest of movies. It's really weird. It's basically cop.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Oh, wow. It basically cop trying to avenge death, and then weird psychotropic drugs involved, with like angels and demons and shit. It's weird.
Watch Constantine. Better film.
Yeah. Then I watched the infamous Boone the Bounty Hunter with John Morrison.
Wow. How was that?
God awful. He's advertising. He wears the T-shirt all the time, and I happened to see it on the. I got a free Amazon Prime trial, and I seen it on there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. He basically plays a TV bounty hunter, like they do like Dog the Bounty Hunter show, and he basically goes to Mexico to try to track down the crazy drug lord's son that's trying to flee the country on charges of murder or some shit. Yeah, it
sounds horrible.
It's god awful. The guy he's chasing after, the kid, is played by, I want to say it was played by Jonathan Lipnicki. So, if you guys remember him as the the human head weighs 8 pounds from freaking Jerry Maguire? Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of us remember who that little pain in the ass is.
Yeah, so. Then I watched Terminator Genesis because that movie's kind of awesome, and
fuck the haters.
And the chick who plays Sarah Connor is actually really, really hot, and you might better know her from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, man.
And also
fuck the haters.
And also Matt Smith from Doctor Who's in it, so yay. Then I watched The Hitman's Bodyguard. Oh my god. Funny
I really want to see that. I almost bought that on Black Friday, but it wasn't cheap enough.
I was lucky.
It's really been this many days in December so far.
No, this is November. This is SchwarzeNovember.
Okay.
Finishing up SchwarzeNovember because we didn't go over this stuff. But no,
Yes, Aaron, we actually made it past Christmas already. Congratulations.
But
nobody got me anything.
Yeah.
You don't have anything on a wish list that I know of.
Oh, I just now discovered a wish list. I'm adding to it.
Yeah, The Hitman's Bodyguard, I was lucky enough to get, thank you T-Mobile Tuesday, # not sponsored, but thank you. I get, every now and again on T-Mobile Tuesday, I get credits for Vudu. And so I got credits to get a free movie rental, and I rented The Hitman's Bodyguard. I was not disappointed at all. If you like Samuel L. Jackson and you think every single sentence that Samuel L. Jackson says is motherfucker, this movie will help reinforce that. It is.
I'm more of a Ryan Reynolds fan.
They play off each other so well because Ryan Reynolds, for the most part, he's got comedy things in it, but he plays the straight man to Samuel L. Jackson being the boisterous criminal that he's trying to transport. Yeah, it's really funny. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of action. There's car chases, boat chases, I mean, gunfights. It's awesome. I really enjoyed it. Then I watched
clips of it on Instagram, and I keep going, I want to watch it.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, and the chick who played Elektra Nachios in the Daredevil Netflix show is in it.
Yeah, because I know that.
Oh, dude, she's hot. That's as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, I know her from somewhere. Where do I know her from? And I looked her up on IMDb. Daredevil. So, Then I watched the Stallone Bullet to the Head.
Good one.
I did not even know that movie existed, and it's really good. I really like that.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea. That was another one I found on the free preview of like HBO Stars, whatever.
I thought that came out.
Yeah. And then the one that we've all been dreading to actually say out loud, the Rock starring in Doom.
If I remember those commercials from the 90s.
Yeah, Aaron warned me. He goes, "That movie is so bad," and I go, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch it anyway, just because I need to watch something." And yeah,
I want to say that's really a sad excuse for watching a film, but I then look at my collection.
Yeah, I mean, and then wasn't like the main guy that was there, that was like what, a Reaper, I think is the character's name. Isn't that the dude who played like Lieutenant Scott in the Star Trek films?
Fuck if I
don't know. All of a sudden, I was just like, he looks like Lieutenant Scott, but I'm not. I'm gonna look that up real quick. IMDb, please load. Thank you very much.
Carl Urban's in it too.
Huh?
Carl Urban's in it too. So you're talking about Scotty?
Yeah.
No, it's not Scotty. Lily Bones.
Okay. I'm looking. Wait, why can't I find? Oh, Grimm. Yeah, Carl Urban. Yeah. But he was in. No, maybe not. No, that was the guy who played Scourge in Ragnarok. Then, okay. Yeah, no, he was, but he was in Star Trek. I did get it right. I knew he was in. Okay, he's the Doc. Okay, that's what he is.
I'm a doctor.
Okay, at least I'm not going crazy. I knew he was in Star Trek for some reason. And I finished out the month with the John Cena classic 12 rounds.
Wow, you really ended this on a down note.
Personally, honest, I like 12 rounds. I think that, I mean, the 12 rounds movies get worse as they go on. I mean, because Dean Ambrose was in one, for the love of God. So, but I don't know, man. Like, I think a part of me kind of likes this one better than the Marine. I don't know. It's a toss.
Are you not ready for the Marine 6?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is going to be in it.
Oh, goodness.
He's going to be overly religious like in every other film he's in?
What's wrong with that, Scott?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but dude, find the new shtick in your film.
It's not a shtick.
That's the only thing. It's real life now for him.
Yeah, but you can act something else. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being religious in person. There's nothing.
Well, the thing is, with Shawn Michaels, he's been in religious movies
lately. Yeah.
Now that I'm saying this, I kind of hope he's like a priest that houses the Marine. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be kind of funny. All right, so here, go ahead, run down your list there, Scott.
Oh Jesus!
How many did you have? Jesus, for the love.
32. I watched 32 overall.
Okay.
There are some nights where I just couldn't watch anything, and then there are some days where I marathon 6 movies. Thanksgiving. So
nice.
I mean, I was busy. I started with the first 2 Lethal Weapons, and I watched half of Lethal Weapon 3, but then that crapped out on me, and I cried. I cried so much. So, yeah. I'm going to find those on Blu-ray and replace them one day. Death Wish 5, The Face of Death.
Oh my God.
Really didn't need anything past Death Wish. Yeah, just Death Wish. But, you know what? Fuck it. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. So, well, it's not a good movie, but I did enjoy it.
Was it still Charles Bronson in the 5th one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I always thought Death Wish would be such an awesome finishing movie name.
That's why I like Pete Dunn's The Bitter End.
That's a movie?
No, it's just a really good name.
Oh.
Do I feel like I should. Oh, there it is. I do have Death Sentence on this list. I did watch that, so I'll get to that afterwards. Then I watched Hidalgo because horses. Four Brothers. Then I went to theaters to see Thor Ragnarok, which I don't regret. Still look back and go, yeah, but I don't regret. Then I marathoned the fuck out of Toxic Avenger. You see, now this is a kick, Daniel. It's called Toxic Avenger Part 2, The Toxic Avenger Part 3, The Last Temptation of Toxie, which I completely misspelled. Toxie, The Toxic Avenger Part 4.
It's okay. The D key and the S key are right next to each other. It's not that uncommon.
Shut up! You think I would notice that after copying that shit for how many fucking posts? That means every post since I've watched that movie has been misspelled. Because you just copy and paste to the next fucking post.
Yep.
So.
It's all good.
How did I only notice that now? What the fuck? Okay, after that, I watched for the first time ever Roadhouse. And then, because I needed something that was just mindlessly entertaining, Reservoir Dogs.
Still haven't seen that film.
You really need to see that film. Let me see. I think I might have 2 copies of it. I'll have to see. And then Men in Black 3.
Oh, 3.
He hesitated and Aaron got excited. And then he said 3 and he goes, oh shit.
Actually, 3 is really good. It's definitely better than 2.
Oh.
Aaron just said it's his favorite. Uh-oh. Them's fighting words.
Look, I don't think the Men in Black films are bad at all. I really do enjoy them. They're simple, mindless, entertaining fun. You know, Will Smith gets to be Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones gets to be Tommy Lee Jones, and Josh Brolin got to be Tommy Lee Jones. So all in all, not a bad series of films. And then I watched for the first time Fury, which I fucking loved.
Really good movie.
Man, that was a good one. I really liked the ending. I like how all of it came about. That was enjoyable. I watched the movie that Tomas gave me because he didn't enjoy it, called Savage Streets, but I enjoyed it for the most part. Probably because of Linda Blair tits, but
Yeah.
Linda Blair tits. Yeah, I have a very low criteria for enjoying films.
Yet he gets mad at me when I say something.
Dude, your taste is just really bad.
Yeah, I'm the guy who thought Norm of the North wasn't god-awful.
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point. So, then I watched the director's cut of Commando because, you know, it's Arnold SchwarzeNovember. Gotta have a little Arnold Schwarzenegger in there, you know?
Yep.
And then I watched the remake of Conan the Barbarian, which started off fantastically because the first half hour was Conan's history from childhood.
Nice.
It wasn't even like, I am Conan the Barbarian. It just starts there. No, it shows that he wants to be a warrior in his tribe and how he keeps trying and eventually gets to be there and how his father dies and now it must seek revenge. So, yeah, that was good. Then I watched Slipstream. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Slipstream? What is that?
I watched Dragnet, you know, comedy, action, together. Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks revitalizing the show as a comedy-based movie. Very good. And thankfully, oddly enough, Tom Hanks was comedic, but he kind of played more of a straight man to Dan Aykroyd's overly straight man, which was hilarious because of that. I want to talk about Ryan Reynolds after we do this,
okay,
because him and Tom Hanks, I think, are going on a very similar career path.
Okay.
Only Ryan Reynolds is getting there much later in life.
Okay.
After Dragnet with Death Sentence, from the same guy who wrote the book Death Wish, and also had the movie completely butchered from what the book was. But Death Sentence has one of the best single camera scene I've ever seen from multiple floors of a parking lot. Like, it was all shot in one take. It was just a single take scene. Good 5 minutes of the movie, and it's literally running around in a parking garage, and they actually use a crane to go from floor to floor.
That's fucking cool.
just by passing off the camera, man. There was no extra shots, nothing. So well done. Kevin Bacon was really good in the film.
That's cool.
Then I watched the first two Mummy movies, the ones that you decided to ignore.
Because I don't have them.
Thanksgiving, excuse me, I watched Darkman 2, The Return of Durand, and Darkman 3, Die, Darkman, Die, or, in German, Die Darkman, Die. Sorry for the Simpsons joke.
I love it.
And The Towering Inferno, and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Damn.
I know, I had a nice, eclectic mix of manly movies there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was hoping to watch more classic films this month. I didn't get as many as I wanted to. But, man, Butch Cassidy and Sundance was a good film. I enjoyed that. Wonder Woman followed, because I recently bought it. Same with The Equalizer with Denzel Washington, which I can't wait for the sequel now.
Okay, so is that the first time you're seeing Wonder Woman?
No, but it's the first time I watched The Equalizer.
Okay.
I saw Wonder Woman in theaters.
Okay, I was all of a sudden was thinking, I was like, was it you I was talking to about, like, the Dragon Ball Z-esque fight at the end?
Yes.
Okay, that was you. Okay.
Because I'm the one who said it got all DBZ at the end.
Yeah, okay.
I've been saying that since I watched the movie. With you-know-who. So, yeah, I got mixed memories about it. But it's still a really fantastic fucking movie until the ending.
Yeah.
The guy that played Ares was really good. After that, Escape from Alcatraz. Now, this movie was so good, I bought two other films from the director during the Criterion Collection sale at Barnes & Noble. Because I really wanted to see more of his work. That makes sense?
Sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't, waste $100 then. It doesn't spend $100 for 5 movies.
Good lord.
Criterion Collection films are not cheap, but they're at least cheaper when they're on sale at Barnes & Noble every July and November. Problem is, the two films that I went there for, Eraserhead and Lone Wolf and Cub, were no longer available. So instead I bought other shit. We can talk about my Black Friday Criterion Collection weekend sales later.
Okay.
Then I watched, because apparently I hate myself, Massacre in Dinosaur Valley.
No idea.
Yeah, most people won't. Now, this is one that Tomas gave me for very good reason. It starts off...
He must hate you.
Yeah, I kind of think he does. I have been saying myself the bad movie dumping ground, so I probably deserve all this. But, that being said, it actually wasn't hard. The dubbing's horrible. The movie itself isn't horrible, it's just really bad in a laughable way. It'd be much better if you're watching that shit with friends and taking a few drinks.
Okay.
There's a lot of good nudity in it, though.
No.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, Aaron all perked up all of a sudden as soon as you said...
What? Movies? What? Did you say movies? And a little push. 1980 style. Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, my brain thought of that song that what's his name used to play on the late night show, the late show. Craig Ferguson, that sexy do 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 do. Why that little stupid thing popped in my head?
You know what? I'm kind of glad that I got rid of television after his last show. Nothing's been the same.
Oh
since.
No, dude! I miss that show. There are nights I just don't sleep, and I would turn that on, and it was like, okay, cool. Now I've gotten to see that, I can mellow out a little bit. Yeah, that show was funny.
Oh man, I love the fact that his interviews were so intelligent. The dude won a Peabody Award.
Yeah, and then you have Jeff.
Yes, I know. It kind of went off the rails at some point, but somehow it still worked.
It was funny, man. Him talking to a talking skeleton.
You knew Jeff at one point was voiced by him, and then all of a sudden they got a different voice actor, so they just interact live with each other.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? He's having a conversation with a fake robot skeleton. And somehow it works.
My favorite part about that show was how he would censor the curse words.
Ooh la la!
I love the fact that he wasn't afraid to just randomly curse throughout the whole show, too. I was just like, oh, no, it's censored. Or like the guest
Because
who
he knows that the censor
No, we can't.
because the censor is funnier than the actual word.
It really is. And to end the month, I watched the original Clash of the Titans for the first time in like 25 years.
Yay!
That's a good one.
Yes, it was. Ray Harryhausen, man. So you don't get much better. Actually, you don't get better.
Oh, yeah, Aaron. Another one that just reminded me of you making the sounds of the censor stuff. Star Wars. If you guys haven't played the original Star Wars Battlefront, it's funny. They have random like emotions that you can like randomly do at any time in the map, and one is getting electrocuted.
Yeah, you'll be there in the battle of Jakku and be hiding in the shrapnel from one of the Star Destroyers or something. Have 14 stormtroopers shooting at you, trying to kill you, and then somebody runs up beside you.
It's like stupid shit. It's funny as hell though. Yeah. Yay! So we got through SchwarzeNovember and now on to DV December.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
Anyone else burnt out on films?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
I haven't even been watching them.
Well, you got honestly, dude. Like DV December is the perfect way to start. So, I mean,
you guys just burned me out on movies.
Too bad. You have to watch films you've never seen before, like The Running Man.
I don't want to watch it right now.
Well, you don't have to watch it now. You can watch it tomorrow. Or
I have to refresh myself on all things Star Wars before the new Star Wars movie comes out, because it's no longer about Christmas to me.
yeah, you're counting down days till Star Wars. It's literally a week and a half away now. Oh my god.
Shit, it's a week and a half away. Fuck.
I'm excited, dude. I'm kind of hoping that, again, we may not have a show next week because I will be in Disneyland. But yeah, probably not going to have a show anyway. But I'm hoping that while I'm down there, because, I mean, Disney owns everything, that they may be doing like more Star Wars themed stuff because I will be there in the week leading up to it.
If you meet Bret Hart and someone from Star Wars before me, I'm super cute.
Okay.
If I see you take a picture with freaking Anakin or somebody before,
Not you mean the real actor, not just somebody in a costume.
yes.
Okay. Because I know they have people in costumes there.
I don't care who it is. Like if it's Rey, if it's Luke Skywalker, if it's Darth Maul, if it's freaking Jar Jar, I'll be mad.
Okay. I'm shocked you'd be mad if I met the actor that played Jar Jar.
I mean, I love Jar Jar. I don't care what anybody
What was the actor's name again? Wasn't it like Ahmed Best or some shit?
I have no idea. I just know he's black.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah. What was it? Aaron and I were talking the other day about how they stereotyped 3 different races in the Phantom Menace.
I told Scott.
Yes, I am in a hateful mood of Aaron still.
Yeah, apparently because for those of you who don't know, listening to this, if anyone does listen to this, in the Phantom Menace, there are 3 characters in particular that are very overly stereotypical. Jar Jar Binks is one of them because he's supposed to be Jamaican. Newt Gunray is stereotypical of Asian people because of the way he talks. Oh, the Jedi are here. Send in the droidekas.
Yeah.
And Daniel, go ahead because Scott's already mad at me.
Oh, well, yeah, and the last one is Watt.
Because you do a great impression.
It's Watto, and basically they're trying, I guess, supposedly stereotyping Jews because of their stingy with their money. So, whatever.
And
What? Mind tricks don't work on me.
No, what else is stereotypical of Jewish people?
Oh, they're talking what? The big nose thing?
Yes, the freaking elephant trunk on his face.
Jeez. So,
See, don't forget the little hat he wears, at least in this later film.
yeah. He wears it looks like a safari hat more so than anything else. At least that's what I remember. I haven't seen the second one in a while.
That's a good thing. Keep it that way.
It's been I know I watched them. God, you know what
At least there's some Jewish representation in the Star Wars universe.
you know what? I take that back. I probably watched it in September, but during Sci-Fi September, but I don't remember exact.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
See, now we're getting into the subject that Daniel and I have been talking about all day.
Not really. Well, we were playing the damn game earlier, and I am god awful at that game.
Yeah, and I did really good too today, which was awesome. But no, so last night, Scott, I started reading this book that just came out. I've got it right here. It's called Star Wars: The Legends of Luke Skywalker, which is basically a lot of different eyewitness accounts or storytelling sessions from different people in the galaxy. It's basically urban legends of Luke Skywalker, because since he's gone into hiding, all of these legends and stories have been exaggerated about how he uses the Force to destroy Star Destroyers and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I got the idea while I was reading this book, I want to write my own Star Wars story, because in here, basically, a lot of random people tell these Star Wars stories, and it got published. I'm like, I want to make up my own stories about people that we've never heard of and write a story. And so I came up with this idea, this concept for a bounty hunter that no one knows, and to basically use him to fill in some gaps for other characters in the Star Wars universe. So I also need help to coming up with a name for this character, because Daniel and I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out a name for the guy earlier and never did. But Scott, how do you feel about the name Reiko?
Spell that.
Reiko. I pronounce it Reiko. Daniel calls it Reiko.
First of all, it's Reiko.
Thank you.
Second, just feels too Asian.
Feels too Asian.
Feels too realistically Asian, I guess. I don't know. But I think Star Wars, I think something that should be more not of Earth in general.
Since I've never heard anyone named Reiko.
I've heard it used before.
Okay, well, let me just go back. The name Reiko is being used, Scott. We're trying to come up with a last name.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, good luck with that.
No.
I've got a list so far of last names.
Well, we were playing the game. He's like, hey, what ideas can we get? And I'm like, okay, cool. Throw out things.
So,
whatever.
And Reiko is going to be the main character's first name. I've made up my mind, and I'm not budging on that. So here are the list of last names that I have so far. Khan, Octana, Medina, Strom, Page, Knight, Trev, Hayes, and Zeb.
I like the second one, Arcana or Strom. I think those work.
I was really in favor of Octana, but Daniel says, oh, well.
That's just me. You do whatever the hell you want. I hear Octana and my brain thought of the blonde bimbo Oksana from WWE.
Yeah, that's why I'm sure everyone else is going to go with it.
I know.
So here I have kind of a short plot that I've come up with, and I mean it's kind of vague, but
do you really want to say it on air?
Well, I mean, It's not going to be for
Aaron, no
sale.
one listens to our show, so I'm sure he's not worried about copyright issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And besides that, I don't think I'm going to be able to even sell it because I'll get sued. But
Because Disney owns everything.
so, I mean, like I said, this is very vague, but this is what I have written in my notes. Reiko is sent on a secret mission to Takodana. Suspicious, when he gets there, he sees that he has been set up by the hut that he works for and has been bought by Darth Tyrannus and the mysterious Sith Lord. The journey to find the Forgotten Planet is long and full of encounters. So basically, it's about a mission that he's sent on from. Let me see. I've got it in my notes here. He works for a hut and part of the hut cartel that still exists on the planet Coruscant, which no one knows about. And he gets sent on this mission without any details, but only promised that it'll be all the money, all the credits that he could ever need in his life. And so he accepts it without actually knowing what it's about, and he's suspicious the whole way. But Takodana, which is where in The Force Awakens Maz's cantina is, so it's that planet. But this is set obviously years in the past from The Force Awakens.
Sounds like 60 years before? Give or take?
Yeah, because Coruscant, the timeline is going to be right before and during Attack of the Clones. But, so he's sent on this mission, and he has to find Takodana because it's kind of similar to,
Uh-oh. Did you get a customer? Uh-oh, he walked away. He walked
He
away.
must have actual work to do now.
Oh, no. Well, that's fun. Well, we could still, honestly, talk with the new Star Wars film. Oh, he's coming back.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, so, basically, when he's sent on this mission, he has to find the planet because it's kind of similar to when Obi-Wan was trying to find Kamino. It was erased. And so the majority of the story is going to be about the travel to the planet. But when he gets there, he's going to get some news about one of his friends, and it's going to, in turn, change the entire backstory for one of the main characters that we all know. So,
another little, I mean, it. Go ahead.
Good luck with that.
You're not going to read it, are you, Scott?
I'll read it, absolutely.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to find. Yeah, here we go. And I'll go ahead and tell you that one of the main characters in the story that's going to kind of explain what happens after the story is Reiko's best friend is Jango Fett. And
Wait till I learn that news.
yeah. And the hut's name that I came up with is Targa. Targa the Hut.
Tour guide the hut?
Targa.
And this is Planet Tatooine!
Targa.
Tour guy.
Targa.
Tour guy.
Targa.
The tour guy.
Donkey!
Tour guide. I think the idea of a hut cartel on Coruscant's pretty cool in and of itself.
Did I break Scott?
Slightly.
I'm sorry.
I'm just really.
Tour guide the hut.
Man.
But now I'm just trying to figure, before I actually start working on the story, I'm trying to figure out, because bounty hunters have to have their signature weapons. I'm trying to figure out what he can use, like his little gadgets.
Yeah, and, well, you gotta figure out what his ride's gonna be, too.
Yeah, I had the kind of a funny idea of having him actually go to a Starship dealership and have like buying a new car, have a negotiation with like an alien Starship dealer. I thought it'd be pretty funny.
The guy should be like Bernie Mac from.
I knew if anybody had an idea how to put that together, it would be you.
Oh my!
Hey.
It'll be the one. It'll be like the scene in Attack of the Clones too with Dax. It'll be like the one scene that looks totally out of place with the seriousness of the movie.
I hate the fact that there's a fucking parking lot in Coruscant.
Hey, what do you know?
I seriously hate that there's a parking lot in Coruscant. It's like, hey, I'm going to steal a speeder, and all of a sudden, oh, it's a parking lot full of speeders. Let me take the one I really like.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought about, as far as the weapons and the gadgets go, like, Django had the flamethrower on a wrist.
Thermal detonators. All bounty hunters need thermal detonators.
Yes, he is definitely going to have thermal detonators. And he's also going to have the seismic bombs, because those are freaking awesome.
Yeah, that scene, the chase scene in that movie was awesome.
I will say this, as much as I hate Attack of the Clones, it's all because of Hayden Christensen and whoever played Natalie Portman's characters. I hated Anakin and Padme in that whole film. The Obi-Wan Kenobi noir-esque film until the end was fantastic between him and Jango Fett finding the clones. The only thing that really felt out of place was a motherfucking diner in space. All of a sudden, it's fucking Spaceballs. I'll have the blue lights. I'll have the blue lights from that. Yes, that. That's all we needed.
I was literally doing the hat thing as you were singing. Oh god, that's funny. Oh.
I love Attack of the Clones. Honestly,
I'm sorry.
I mean, to each his own. And after rewatching all 7 movies, 8 if you count Rogue One, I'd still say that Episode 3 is probably my favorite.
I find it the worst of all of them.
Wow.
Not counting the holiday special because I haven't watched that yet. I still gotta find it. But
I mean, to me, you can narrow it down to the one scene where Anakin is laying on the ground and looking up at Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan is just upset that he's had to do this to his best friend.
You were my brother, Anakin!
Creeping lava that comes out of nowhere, then disappears out of nowhere, and never seen again.
I mean, just...
Well, it would have been more interesting if Obi-Wan had said, you know what, fuck this, and kicked Anakin into the lava. That would have made more sense.
I mean, Obi-Wan's dialogue in that scene makes the entire movie.
Ewan McGregor is the best thing of those 3 fucking films. There's no doubt about it. Ewan McGregor and R2.
I think Ewan McGregor is the best thing, one of the very best things out of all of the movies.
And honestly, if they can make a movie in between, I know he said he'd be willing to play Obi-Wan again too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if they don't
he'd be able to revive the character. So if they wanted to do a movie between, the 2 trilogies about Obi-Wan in exile and shit like that, I'd be so fucking down.
Dude,
I would so be down for that movie.
To have him transition into Ben Kenobi, dude, Ewan McGregor is awesome.
That would be fun.
Watching Luke from afar, making sure
they could even incorporate the final battle between E and Darth Maul that just happened in the Rebels show.
I guess, but that was more old Ben. I mean, that's more Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan Kenobi then. I'm thinking more like 15 years later, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
If Ewan McGregor wasn't some superhuman who never ages, he could have already been Ben Kenobi by now. But he still looks literally the exact same as he did in Phantom Menace.
Him and Keanu Reeves are sucking some sort of dick out there that's making him immortal.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Think of immortality out there somewhere, and they're both sucking it.
Oh my god, man.
They understand.
I was gonna say, what was the character,
Dorian Gray.
Thank you. I'm like, I'm sitting there going, it's the dude who played Lestat.
There is a painting of
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves in a basement somewhere with a fucking cloak over it.
Dude, it's
decomposing as we speak.
Dude, seriously. It's funny because like I know you're saying this jokingly, but there are legitimately pictures of people in the past who look like Keanu Reeves and like Nicolas Cage. It's weird to see people like that in old.
Again, dick of immortality.
Why did they have to suck dick, Scott?
Because it's hilarious. It's a hilarious image. It's like a giant golden dick sticking out of a wall somewhere underneath in like a hidden basement, and it's just a dick of immortality.
Maybe that's.
You don't have to be a guy, you don't have to be a girl, you don't have to be, 472. It's just a dick of immortality. You can rub it, you can suck it, depending on what you do to it is how immortal you become.
That takes the fountain of youth to a whole nother level.
I just saw the most awesome picture I've ever seen before, and I want to send it to you guys in the chat.
Hopefully,
that could be a movie.
I was gonna say not safe for work there, Aaron. Oh, good lord!
There, it's coming through the chat.
Oh, what? What?
Guy has a tattoo of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and Mark Hamill is grabbing it like it is the lightsaber.
Now that's a photo op.
Dude, that's cool. That's pretty funny.
Animal is the best.
That is so cool. Like I said, dude, the guy, for the love of God, in a Star Wars parody in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, played a character named Cockknocker.
His hand comes off and goes, not again.
I need to see that. I've never seen that.
Oh, dude.
Dude, here's the month for it.
Yeah.
Maybe December, or I haven't seen this shit yet December.
Is it the first one, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yeah, it's in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, there's no. That is the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it is. It's really entertaining. I mean, the Mark Hamill appearance, the fucking Chris Rock is the director, the pseudo Scooby gang of bank robbers or jewelry robbers or whatever the fuck they were. Yeah. Yeah, and then the the Mubi computer and the website. Oh my god, that movie's good.
Okay, I see it on Amazon for $8. I'm gonna buy it.
You will not be disappointed.
It's a good movie.
Then again, I'm a huge fan of the View Askew universe. I have all the major films from it in chronological order, sadly. And I'm a huge fan of Clerks, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, even Mallrats.
Dogma's really good too.
Dogma's fantastic.
Yeah, once you get past the initial ones that kind of really set him in stone as a really good, almost his writing, the dialogue is funny. It's almost overly witty at sometimes.
Very.
Then again,
I always like that conversation they had about Empire Strikes Back and being the best, or how
yeah,
how everyone dying on the second Death Star,
independent contractor,
contract workers,
yeah,
they still fucking died. Well, they chose the job. They do the risks.
Well, I don't know if you caught it, and I know I probably brought this up to you before, and I don't remember if I've done it on air, but you noticed they did kind of do a nod to Kevin Smith in the conversation, in one of the conversations of The Force Awakens, right?
No, we haven't talked about this.
Okay. You literally just mentioned the entire conversation of from Clerks about the independent contractors on the second Death Star. They had nothing to do.
It's really just a great conversation.
Yeah, they basically have nothing to do with the war. They died for something that they had whatever. Well, in The Force Awakens, when after Finn defects and they bring him in and they want to know everything they need to know about Starkiller Base and things like that. What job did Finn say he had on Starkiller Base?
Oh yeah, he was a janitorial crew.
Yeah, he was part of janitorial maintenance. What's the joke in Clerks that they say about stormtroopers?
I can't remember.
Do you think the average run of the mill stormtrooper knows his way around a toilet main? I look at that and go, I think somebody put that in the dialogue on purpose.
Perhaps.
That to me just seemed like it was like purposefully put in there that they happened to make Finn a janitor or in the maintenance department, and that Clerks thing says, you think the run of the mill stormtrooper knows about that kind of stuff? Well, apparently this run of the mill stormtrooper kind of did. So
maybe he wasn't your run of the mill stormtrooper.
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, man, the Clerks is awesome. Mallrats I can give or take sometimes. Chasing Amy,
Yeah, I know. I'm with you on Chasing Amy. I mean, it's good, but it's not like something I can live with.
Dogma's awesome. Clerks 2 was not as good as the first one, but it's still funny.
Really? I thought it was better.
Oh, yeah. I still like the original.
Because Clerks 1 was shot on like a shoestring budget, and it's just like, oh, it's very artsy. It's very artsy. Clerks 2 is just like, hey, I have this much money. 90% of this is going to go.
Yeah. The unfortunate donkey show.
That was hilarious. Fuck you, that's hilarious. You know that shit's hilarious.
Kinky Kelly and her sexy steed.
Stud.
Whatever, sexy stud, whatever the fuck it was. I was just like, oh my god. All bad.
It's stupid, but it's all the right kind of stupid.
Oh, and then the one idiot kid, what was his name, like Elias or something?
Yeah, I think so.
The Lord of the Rings references, and they're getting pissed at him.
And to think we walk with him now.
Yes, exactly. Oh man, that's pretty.
Do you want to walk with Elias?
Sure. Yeah,
dude, he's had some of the best booking on Raw compared to other people. I mean, he's been very protected.
Yeah. No, I love the transition. That was nice.
You're welcome.
Oh man, yeah, dude. In all honesty, like Elias has been doing very well. I just, it's funny because it's like,
yo, him and Reigns had a great match together.
Yeah, I think that was, I mean, if you're going to let Roman do this open challenge thing, he's got to at least make things look competitive where he can get guys slightly over, even though he doesn't lose the match. As long as he doesn't bury people, I'm okay with it, I guess.
Well, I don't think he has much room to bury people considering his, total in-ring talent.
Yeah, but
whatever there is of it.
I just hope that he's not. I don't know how he is backstage, so I don't know if he's like, if they said, hey, we want you to go out there and you're going to win, but we want you to put over Tozawa. Would he do it?
I would so totally put over Tozawa.
I just don't know if he would do it because of the fact that Tozawa's a cruiserweight.
Dude, you should do your fucking job.
I know, but I don't know if he'd be a prima donna because I know in the past he's been that way to like somebody like Enzo on like UK tours. Like Roman, from what I've read, Roman was the reason why Enzo was kicked off a bus on one of the UK or European tours or something like that.
And title before fucking Reigns did.
Enzo's kind of a douche, from what I gather. What you see on TV is what you get backstage. So.
Really? Enzo Amore, a douche?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You can't believe everything you read online, though, Because, I mean, there's no way to know that Roman Reigns is the one individual that got that guy kicked off the bus.
We did kind of know that Randy Orton is the reason why Ken Anderson got fired.
And you say that like that's a bad thing.
I didn't mind him. I'm just saying, I know you hate his guts, but I didn't mind him.
The dude was a literal walking injury factory.
I liked him better in his initial run in TNA.
Oh, yeah, his run is without a filter.
Anderson and Anderson.
All the fans were his assholes.
Oh, God. Balls, not a good way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just before we went on air, Pop TV was showing TNA Hard Justice 2005.
Why?
Just because. I think that's kind of awesome, man. It's just so funny to see something that's now 12 years old and go, holy shit. Like, I don't even, like, I don't even remember. There's certain people I'm like,
see all these wrestlers who are no longer in the company? Don't you miss them?
yeah, there's some people that are there that I absolutely recognize. But then there's, like, names that it's like, I wonder what happened with that guy. Oh, nothing. So, like, Sonny Siaki was a name that came up, and I was like, oh.
He retired because he gave a kidney up.
Oh, I didn't know that. See?
Yes. His cousin or his uncle or someone in his family needed a kidney transplant.
Huh.
So he gave them one.
That's awesome.
That's why he had to retire.
Wow.
We've talked about it on the show.
I don't remember
I
that.
think Sonny Siaki's an amazing person because of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Shoot. And then people I hadn't thought of in a long time, like Tracy Brooks or freaking Trinity or Michael Shane. You remember him?
No.
Matt Bentley.
Oh, yes. Was he one of the Naturals or no, the Shane brothers?
No, he was
Those two.
Who was he partnered with for the longest time? Because in the what they were showing, it was him and Trinity against Tracy Brooks and Chris Sabin.
Hey, there's a name I don't like hearing.
But yeah, as soon as I said Hard Justice 2005, Aaron spouts off the main event like it was nothing.
Aaron has issues.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I have issues.
Yeah, you have how many comic books? I'm just saying, those are issues, actual issues. The pun game is not strong.
Never was.
No. I make jokes and I amuse myself, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's too many.
That?
Forget your jokes.
You guys,
Huh?
were you guys summoning me?
Oh, no, I mentioned that the 2005 Hard Justice, and you knew the main event, like, as soon as I said 2005 Hard Justice.
Oh, yeah, AJ and Jarrett with Tito Ortiz.
Why?
Because he was the enforcer.
That's when AJ won the title back. It wasn't his first title, but it was when he won it back.
Yeah.
Tito Ortiz. Why?
Just because they brought him in for the hell of it.
Why?
God damn, I'm just looking now. I'm going back, scrolling through the DV December stuff. All the stuff that you've watched from your pile since we've started these movie marathons.
Yeah, it's actually, I think I counted those 88 movies if I counted correctly.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I think I've watched more movies off my pile the last 4 months than I did all of last year.
Just in the movies that you've watched since August is just almost about maybe 3/4 of the movies I own.
You only own like 120 movies?
I don't own that many movies, dude. Like, I have a shelf of stuff and, like, movies. Not like wrestling DVDs are different, but actual movies, yeah, I don't own that many actual movies.
Oh, that's your problem.
So, I just find this, dude, this list is amazing, though. Just looking and seeing what you have. Holy shit, on here.
Yeah, a lot of it was probably given to me by Tomas.
Yeah. And you started off,
He gave me more movies than I bought this year.
God damn, that's crazy.
Although I got a pile of shit I just bought recently, so.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Tomas just has gotten into the action there with DV December as well.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate, did he?
Nope. That's cool.
I think he was watching it with his girlfriend. That's why.
Okay. Does she ever participate on here either? Because isn't she like?
No, she's not on the board.
Okay.
She's a huge movie fan. I don't think he's like like that.
Yeah, because I know it got to a point where I kept seeing Tomas like tag her stuff or whatever, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna follow her stuff on Instagram too, just because she posts some funny stuff too. So, but oh man, and the fact that he has Zombies Ate My Neighbors as his little avatar is kind of awesome.
Yeah, him and Dave were talking about it one day, so that's what he changed it to.
That's awesome. And our icon for this month is Bruce Lee.
Wait, what?
The SchwarzeNovember icon has been added to everybody who participated, and it's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee is the man.
That's awesome.
Let me see. Oh, it's Bruce Lee!
That's awesome.
I just love seeing just like this giant pile of little.
Yeah, you got a shit ton of those icons now.
Yeah, I kind of. Well, the pumpkins were given out to like the best posters. The first one. The second one was the first 13 Days of Creepmas back in 2014. I think the Jack-o'-lantern was given out for our first 31 Nights of Halloween. And then after that, I got great staff member, because you don't realize that I'm actually a global moderator there.
Yeah.
Then we had the 5-year anniversary, which I was only there for like 2 of them. And then our first Sci-Fi September. Then our first 31 Nights of Halloween for 2015. Then Arnold SchwarzeNovember with Arnold's head. And then Creepmas 2015. DVD December 2015. Sci-Fi September 2016, which is the space monster from oh my god, I remember. It's a really horrible film where it's just a gorilla shoot in a space helmet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just one of the worst one of the worst sci-fi films ever made. So I'm glad we found that one. Then it's another pumpkin because Halloween, and then it's not the Puma.
Yeah, I remember sending that one over to Dave.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one stuck, but okay.
I sent him like 7 different things.
I know. And then DV December last year was an actual Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to know something funny? Off topic, funny.
Sure.
We have 21 people staying in this hotel tonight.
Blackjack.
Yeah. I've got 2 receipts to put under doors. That's it.
God damn. Only 2 people checking out.
Fucking orgies you hosted, man.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hot damn, pal. Check a wow.
Well, man, dude, like...
Last night we had 2 high schools and a college staying. It was a full house last night.
Holy hell.
That sounds like the setup to a bad porn movie.
Oh, gosh.
Set up to something. I almost got in a fight with one of the college people because he was being really anal about the housekeeping, and he was asking me if he could speak with someone in housekeeping. I'm like, dude, I am housekeeping tonight.
I am the only one here.
Like, there's no one else here except for the few cockroaches I left in your bed.
Oh.
He was like, hey man, what time do you guys wash clothes in the morning? And I'm like, we don't wash your clothes. And he goes, oh, well, can I speak with someone in housekeeping then? And I'm like, I am housekeeping. I'm the only one here. It's 11 at night.
I can already see you, like, bobbing your head back and forth, like, I am housekeeping.
If it was, like, I don't know, could you imagine Aaron, like, doing, like, dropping down below the eye level of the desk and then popping back up and going, hi, I'm Aaron from housekeeping.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me go get him. What's up, man?
He does a circle, turns around.
Doing the Austin Powers where he's acting like he's going down the flight of stairs.
Yes. That'd be funny.
You have to record that.
They have cameras there, shoot. I'm assuming.
Yes, they do. I have one on me directly. So.
That's funny.
Good job.
Woohoo! Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, I don't do stupid things.
On camera.
Correct.
Oh, God, my shoulder!
You what?
My shoulder has been killing me.
Oh no.
It's been a week and a half now.
That ain't good.
No, it's not. What gave that away?
I don't know. It's probably the fact that you get, ow, my shoulder!
Yeah, that's kind of been my last 10 days of my life, especially at work.
What, like, do you use, like, Icy Hot or anything like that? Or is it that kind of muscle injury, kind of?
I tried to put a heat pad on it earlier tonight, and all that did was hurt my skin.
Huh. Interesting. Well, hopefully it's not so bad like you got a tear or something, or...
Kayfabe News sent out a tweet. Let's see if we can get hashtag wrestling beers trending. And they've got like a list of different wrestling beers. They've got Pabst Blue Meanie.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I drink one of those.
Heineken Kennedy.
No, why don't you just call it a Heidenreich?
Seriously.
That one's Max Blue Moon. Yeah.
Molson Canadian Crippler. Dos Equistadores.
Molson.
Copacabana replied to it, said Modelo Brown. Jushin Thunder Lager.
Jushin Thunder Lager. I love it.
That's actually the best one. I'm gonna beat that one.
That one's gonna be tough to beat. Yeah.
Samuel Mike Adamsley.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a loser right there.
Broken Skull APA.
Oh man. See, I don't know many beers. My brain went in Lex Lager. I still like Jushin Thunder Lager. That one wins.
Natty Light.
What was the beer that the Canadian what's his name from Honey I Shrunk the Kids, Moranis and the other dude, Dave Thomas and Rick Moranis were the Canadian.
Oh, Strange Brew.
Is that what it's called?
That's the movie. I actually own a copy of it.
Okay, and I'm sitting there thinking, what, like, weren't they in, like, was it Molson Ice or whatever it was, commercials all the
I
time?
think it was something.
I'm trying to think, like, Molson Ice, I don't know. Because, I mean, it's begging to have Glacier somewhere in there. I don't know. That's funny, though. Nobody's going to beat Jushin Thunder Lager. Nobody's gonna. If they
to be a T-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees.
It's Jushin Thunder Lager.
Instagram that to them. I'll probably make it.
Yeah.
Shit, Daniel, why don't you make it?
Man, maybe. Well, shit. I was joking around with Aaron the other day. I had this really weird thing of taking the silhouette of Maz's castle and making it look like the Taco Bell logo and having it say Taco Donna and it said Live Maz. And then run from the order.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, Taco Donna is the planet that Maz's Canteen is on, right?
Okay.
So, and then Live Moss is the Taco Bell slogan.
I know that.
Yeah, and instead of run for the border, it's run from the order. So.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, make it look like the like the bell silhouette of the Taco Bell, but it's the actual cantina. So I don't know. I thought that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I should, totally make a Jushin Thunder Lager shirt. That's pretty good. I like that one. Oh, man. I'm trying to think, what else would there be for that one? That's kind of funny. Oh, man. Interesting.
Thing is, you can make so many different types of beers. I mean, there's a soda for Roddy Piper.
Yes, and I've had it, and it's actually a little sweet.
A lot of bubble gum?
Yeah, it's
Wait, bubblegum flavored soda, a little sweet? What?
It is a little too sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get the whole lot of bubblegum soda.
Yeah. It's not terrible, but it's sweet. It's very, 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 very.
His Instagram's been active again.
What?
Right. Yeah, it looks like his family's using his Instagram again.
Oh, huh.
So they've posted a few pictures recently. December, him in the hospital with some kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
I miss that guy. Yeah, wrestling is just, there's certain people that it's just wrestling has not been the same without them. Seriously, it's just, you don't think about it, and when somebody does bring it up, it's like, oh man, like even when Mae Young died, like it was one of those things where you didn't think it would hit you that much, but then when you think of all the shit Mae Young has done over the last, I mean, her whole career was what she's wrestled in 7 decades. So.
Well, I wouldn't call half the shit she did in the last 30 years wrestling, but she was part of it.
Considering the fact that she took that table bump from Bubba Ray Dudley.
She was just part of it. She was part of it. I didn't say she wasn't, important to the whole storytelling.
Yeah.
It's just that I wouldn't call it wrestling. It was still something she was very much a part of.
Yeah.
Important.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Bruce Lee, check out this photo that Summer Rae just posted.
Oh, gosh. Summer Rae, what?
Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's going for the old Bruce Lee look. I don't care if she gives it the credit it deserved or not.
Is she still...
Good-looking woman. She actually did get the credit she deserved. I think she had much more potential than what she was given during her time there.
Without a doubt.
Nah.
But she's not overly missed right now.
No. Oh, god damn it.
Aliens.
Stephen Amell was at that Heroes and Villains Fan Fest in San Jose, too.
Oh, yeah, Emma was a bad thing to happen. That's just unfair.
Oh.
I think it all goes back to, the shoplifting incident.
I wouldn't be surprised if that has some sort of,
even if it were just a misunderstanding, which I don't know. I don't know if it was a misunderstanding or not, but,
some people clip those.
Well, speaking of Zack Ryder's girlfriends, what's her name? Laurel Van Ness is supposedly was granted her release from Impact.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that was what I read the other day, and I'm thinking, wow, if that's the case, wasn't she on one of the seasons of Tough Enough, the USA season of Tough Enough?
Yes, she was.
So, I mean, thoughts on maybe she getting a chance at NXT?
Yeah.
I like her, and she's a Lance Storm trainee, so she's got to be good. Emma was trained by Lance Storm.
Yeah, I just all of a sudden when I heard that, I was like, that'd be an interesting get. And now again,
obviously you didn't train her to be stealthy, but she steals shit.
With Emma, yeah, yeah, because now that they've brought up the 5 women that they did and also with Paige returning, rumors are swirling again about a female Rumble.
I'd be fine with that.
I think it'd be kind of fun to see, because if they'd have to bring the women in from the NXT roster. Because right now, you got, well, the 5 that you just brought up in Page, that's 6. And there was approximately maybe 6 on each roster, 7 on each roster before that. So you're looking right there at 20. Would you do a 20-woman Rumble? And be fine? You'd be fine with that? Nah.
I don't see why not.
Because, I mean, the only other thing I can think of is if you were to bring up for the Rumble only, if you're going to do a 30-woman Rumble, you'd have to bring back somebody, like the men's Rumble has a legend or two appearance. So, say, out of nowhere, you have a one-off for, I don't know, say Stacy Keibler comes back and does a one-off or something.
Okay, of all the classic.
I don't know why that was the first one that popped into my head. Sue me.
So I don't think they should do a 30-woman Rumble, because I think 2 30-person Royal Rumbles in the same night is going to be way too much.
So long as they...
Unless you cut it down to a minute between each entry from now on, like they did.
I think it needs to be about 10 women, 5 from each roster.
I think 20 is a good number for them, and keep it in a minute and a half. That wouldn't be too long, and only have 4 matches on the main card.
So long as they make it to where it is exact same rules as the men. I hate this throwing them through the goddamn ropes thing that they've done.
They haven't done that for a while. They've been doing over-the-top rope women's rumbles for the last year now.
With the battle royals. But yeah, back in the day when they were doing battle royals all the damn time, it was like, oh, you could go through the ropes to the floor. It don't matter. It's like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's not. They weren't treating the women like professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
So, don't get the eye candy hurt. Just fall off the bottom rope.
Yeah, so this way, yeah, as long as they do everything exactly the same way as the guys, I'm fine with it. So, and if that was the case, and you're doing it to where the winner gets a shot at whoever the champion is, that takes your 2 champions out of the match. So, like right now, if it were to happen and Bliss and Charlotte aren't in it, I mean, that kind of sucks, actually. I mean, losing 2 your big... Well, I'm just putting it out there. 2 of your biggest names wouldn't be in the match.
Okay, but we still have Natalya, still have Becky Lynch, still have Sasha Banks, Paige, still have Ruby Riott, still got Naomi.
Bring in 2 NXT chicks just for the one shot.
There goes your Peyton Royce and well, I'm gonna say it.
I will fight you.
And Billy Kay, aka
I will fight you.
Miss Piggy. She's just in the face. It's just in the face.
I'm gonna fight you so bad.
She's a good-looking woman from the neck down. No, Peyton Royce is. Peyton Royce is.
Daniel?
Huh.
Fight.
Okay.
Did I mention I'm gonna fight you? Because I'm gonna fucking fight you.
What was her name? What's the one the woman who's a former Marine who comes out to the ring out? Thank you. I couldn't remember her name there for a second. Dude, she is a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Just got weird.
Huh?
Just got weird on this thing.
Why?
She is a beautiful.
Dude, she is beautiful, dude.
I'm like,
It's not like she's beautiful, man. No, she's like, she's beautiful.
She is, dude. Whatever.
Like, keep both hands on the desk.
Yes, they're in full view of, yeah.
That doesn't still seem reassuring.
Goodness gracious.
You guys think we should end it on that note?
That's right. Something on the image of Daniel masturbating lazy eyes.
Oh, good God.
Something tells me Daniel has other things to do right now.
Oh, thanks. You guys are assholes.
Yeah,
I bet he goes with it and says goodnight.
No. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Oh, good God.
Alright, let's end this on a really horrible note. What did Pink Panther say after he stepped on an ant?
Dead ant. 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 Dead ant.
There you go. Alright, Aaron looked like he's about ready to leave on that one.
Dude, that's terrible. I can't believe that that was what popped into your head at that time.
Oddly enough, I was just like thinking really bad jokes. I'm like, oh yeah, that shit from Revenge of the Nerds.
That's funny. Honestly, one of the best fucking songs ever was that violin solo, the electric violin solo in that movie. I don't know why. That is just iconic to me. That violin solo from the talent show in Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh man, that's such a fucking great.
Dude, oh man, yeah, that's so cool. Only between that and the band Yellow Card, like that, violins are cool because of that. Like that's the only reason why, like, violins are cool in my opinion. Those two things.
Shit, now I got the song stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
I'm listening to Booger's guitar solo right now.
Clap your hands,
God,
everybody.
I don't know how you make a movie.
Everybody,
You can't make a
clap
movie
your
like that
hands.
these days anymore.
Yeah, no way. Yeah. I mean, you can, but it's not gonna get as much mainstream fanfare. I mean,
You might have to make that a direct-to-DVD film. That's such a damn shame because Revenge of the Nerds is one of the greatest comedies ever.
mm-hmm.
Aaron, have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta watch that one.
Aaron, I don't. Okay, like, what's your thoughts on Blazing Saddles?
I love it.
Okay. Blazing Saddles defines 70s comedy, kind of, right?
Right.
Alright. To me, Revenge of the Nerds define 80s comedies. So, I hold it in that high regard. I really feel like you need to watch it. And realize I've been watching that shit since I was like 4.
I will get around to it someday.
I don't think you should wait that long. You should watch it tomorrow. Find it online. I'm sure there's an easy way to get to it.
Okay, I don't know if this is from the UFC show. I just watched like Alistair Overeem like basically get knocked out and killed in the middle of the octagon just now. Somebody Alistair Overeem, one of the guys that Brock Lesnar. I want to say did he beat him? I think he beat Alistair Overeem. I can't remember. Am I gonna be able to share this to you guys because it's a Facebook video? No, probably not. Fuck you.
Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. God damn it. Yeah,
Share the link.
I can try.
Is it on a page? Can you just share the page?
No, because it's in the freaking. I hate the way Facebook does things because I can't take the link because somebody uploaded the video directly to Facebook, and sometimes it works.
So what about that person's page?
That's what I'm going to and trying to figure out what it is, but it wants me to share it within Facebook only, which is pissing me off.
Just post the fucking Facebook page.
I don't know if it's gonna show. Here.
Dear Lord, have mercy.
I don't know if it'll let you do it because it's a closed group on Facebook too. God damn it. But
Fucking your silliness.
But yeah, the dude, Alistair Overeem, man, he went out. He literally just collapsed.
So it was like one of those 5-second beatdowns.
It was no. Well, let me see what the time of the fight was when he got. It was. Let's see here. First round, maybe about not even 2 minutes in. Dude hit him with a left hand and he went out. He was just stiff as a board, just boom, down. bad.
It's not even that much of a fun knockout.
It was just almost like just out of nowhere. He hits him with a left hand, and he just gone. He literally looked.
Not letting me see the video.
Yeah, bummer. Damn it. So I'm sure there'll be videos. If I can find it in the next couple of days, I will send it over to you. So, all right. Well, you guys want to call it a night then?
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Well, considering the fact that we've been on for 2 hours.
See, listen to it.
Looks like
I'd like to see your Google searches here in a few minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, let's see your browser history.
Sure.
Yeah. And you can't delete it either.
You ain't gonna find shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my god.
Screenshots.
Oh god, somebody posted freaking, I guess supposedly it's Britney Spears' 36th birthday.
Jesus Christ, she's only a year older than me?
So it's so hard to think that she's 36 when, like, I can remember, like, when she first came out in the music scene. It's like, goddamn.
I just saw a meme on Facebook. It says, anytime my dog growls. What?
Hit me, baby, I'm so old.
I just saw this meme on Facebook. It says, anytime my dog growls at me, and it's got a picture of Negan on it. It says, excuse the shit out of my French, but did you just threaten me? Okay.
Okay, I just put a screen cap somebody put in there, and the screen cap sent over. That is literally the moment that Alistair Overeem got punched in the face.
Yeah?
Looks like you got the old jaw jack.
Yeah. Holy hell. Let's see. Anytime my dog growls at me. I love that, dude. That's funny. I'm trying to... God damn it. Open the damn link so I can read it. Anytime my dog growls... Well, excuse the shit out of me.
Show. I think it was one of the ends of the show that they used to do. You know, where they train people to be fighters, or...
Oh, the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, that thing. And one of them was Carlos Santiago, I think was his name, against Marco Crocop.
Mirko Crocop, yeah.
Oh, Crocop got the shit knocked out of him. I know what you're talking about.
He got head kicked.
My father and I was watching it, and Crocop, like, whatever this guy's name, I think it's Carlos something.
Oh, no. If you're talking about the one where Crocop gets kicked in the head?
Yeah.
Oh, Gabe Gonzaga.
Okay, Gonzaga.
Yeah. Oh,
I
dude.
love that, you know, Crocop's like, oh, this big guy ain't gonna kick me in the head. Puts up his hand to block it on his shoulder, right? Then gets knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
The thing is, though, that guy Gonzaga, he was one of the fighters in the Kickboxer remake.
Oh,
Batista.
really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The one that nobody saw.
Fuck it, I own it. I saw it.
I saw it. It's just...
I heard an interview with Batista where he talked about everyone in the movie got screwed by the director. Like, he was not happy to be a part of that movie.
That's a damn shame. This is a good movie.
I mean, the fact that he's got, like, a Thai name and he's, like, Filipino is just weird. I don't know. To me, that just seemed odd. I know it's a remake and he just gave him the same name as the guy who was in the fight. So...
Yes.
I get it, but it just didn't, to me, he didn't fit as that name specifically. But the movie itself, yeah, was pretty good.
What, if Filipinos and Thai people have issues or what?
No, it's just when most of the time, from the people that I know who are Filipino, if you see that they're Asian and their last name is like Santiago, they're Filipino, because the Philippines was basically populated originally by the Spanish. Taken over anyway by the Spanish.
Let me just put it in perspective for a certain part of this country. People here, if I were to show someone on the street a picture of Shinsuke Nakamura, he would be known as that Chinese guy.
Yeah. It's the Chris Tucker all y'all look alike thing. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter, like, I'll say, oh, he's actually from Thailand. Well, it's all the same. That's the kind of reaction.
That's how there's a lot of people out there who think like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that Chinese guy right there.
No, I'm looking at this photo. It's a fantastic photo, man.
Of Lacey Evans?
We'll get later. I plan on doing that. No, this fight photo that Daniel posted. It's just a really good shot.
Yeah.
Like the old boxing photos from the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, that was like great timing to be able to get that, and like literally the reaction, like he's just the lights just turned off and his whole body is just going rigid, like just that's crazy.
Something tells me he won't appreciate that picture as much.
Oh no, probably not.
Send it to him.
Dude, you know what's crazy? They actually.
That's the one you want. That's what you should do. You get a photograph first for the guy that knocked him out. And then you bring it over and hey, can you sign this too?
Dude, that's terrible. He's liable to like flip the table and come after you or some shit.
I'd be willing to take that chance for a lawsuit on my side.
Dude,
I get to make a load of money.
Dude, you know it's funny. There's actually they put a book out, like UFC put it like a table book where they take pictures of all the fighters beforehand. The little promo picture that they take, that they show for the tail of the tape. They do that all the time. But what they did for this table book is they put those pre-match promo pictures next to the post-match, I've got like a planet on the side of my head and my nose is broken and gushing blood pictures.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I wonder. Here, I'm gonna go on Amazon and see if that's still available.
And he's gonna put it on his wish list.
Hell yeah. Let me see. UFC book, I guess. I don't know what else I would have called it if it's like fighter pictures or whatever. Let me see. UFC books. I don't want the visual history.
Kenta Kobashi has an Instagram.
Kenta Kobashi has an Instagram?
Okay.
That kind of shocked me. Sorry.
My life has been changed. Kenta Kobashi has an Instagram.
Yes, he posts pictures with his coffee and random things.
So, Antonio Cesaro.
Yes.
Because I follow Cesaro on Instagram and all it is coffee too.
Really?
It's coffee,
here's a
weightlifting,
picture.
and Sheamus. It's literally coffee, weightlifting, and Sheamus.
Here's a picture of Kobashi with his morning coffee, and the cream is in the shape of Mickey Mouse.
People are very good at doing shit like that. I don't even understand how.
Or at least it looks like Mickey Mouse. It may just be a panda bear or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
Now
sure.
we have to sit here and wait for Aaron to type this shit onto his phone.
I love hitting the translate button on Japanese posts on Instagram because the translation never makes any sense.
Did you guys knew about the Sami Zayn translation thing? On
El Generico to Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
It's gotta be bullshit.
No, dude, I've actually done it before.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It works on Google Translate, but I'm pretty sure someone did that.
Yeah, they programmed it on purpose.
Okay, well still, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they programmed it on purpose. And then there was another one too, and I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what it was on there. But in the past, Google Maps had one where you can legitimately like get driving directions, like from New York to Japan, and it'll literally take you all the way to San Francisco, and it says get in a freaking rowboat and row across the Pacific Ocean. I'm dead serious, dude. It was hilarious.
That sounds rude.
It was funny. Yeah, right. Sounds like oh god damn it. I just came across a Young Bucks video of them doing nothing but super kicking people. What else is new?
And so, half their matches?
Yeah, so what else is new? All right.
Sounds like it's coming to the end of the show.
Yeah, I think.
Sounds like it's time to look at pictures of Lacey Evans.
Sure, whatever floats your boat there, Aaron.
Right, Aaron, sure.
Sure.
I don't care about her.
Hey, I'm not gonna shy away from it, dude. I think she's a beautiful woman. That's just what I'm saying. Put it out there.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you agreeing with me for once.
You can't have bad taste all the time.
Yeah. You,
Pin up looking at. That's what does it.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I am going to go write a prologue for my new story.
Yay.
Mazel tov.
All right. Well,
Can you write a prologue for a short story?
sure.
See who is what now?
Can you write a prologue for a short story?
If it's an anthology of short stories?
What?
Perhaps if it's an anthology of short stories?
Maybe it'll just be the first chapter. I don't know.
All right.
Short stories have chapters.
Sure.
You can have a handful of them, just not a lot.
I'm just going to write a story. I'll just call it a story.
Yeah, you can break it up whenever you need to. Yeah, Gorilla Blood Radio on the YouTube thing. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up or whatever you need
No
to.
one's still listening to this, right?
Sure, I still go through this anyway, just to be on the safe side, just so they know. And hey, you can actually. Well, yeah, no, we do get some views. Who knows how long? It may be 20 seconds, but who cares?
We both get that friggin' advertisement money.
Exactly.
On YouTube.
I'm hoping.
Advertise our videos.
Yeah.
Wait, I can fix that. Cut. Okay, we'll never see money again.
Yeah, god damn you. Plus with it. I don't know. Plus, we might get kicked off of Google Play Store for some reason. Harry decided to make us an app that links to our YouTube, so I'm like, okay, cool.
Wait. What?
Yeah, you've seen that the app, the Gorilla Blood Radio app.
Yeah, I know. I promoted it on Instagram. I'm like, you.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you mean we get kicked off for?
No, we haven't gotten kicked off. I'm just saying. You were saying cunt.
Okay, you just said cunt too.
I know.
Aaron?
So we're gonna get kicked off. I don't know.
Aaron, your turn.
No thank you.
He's at work. He can't say stuff like that out loud.
Yeah, the off chance that someone's walking down the hallway and I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, just say C word. There we go.
All right. Well, yeah. So, what is it? The Aaron Kendrick on Instagram, Scott NDX on Instagram, DKorea247 on Instagram, the actual Gorilla Blood Radio on Instagram.
Instagram on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Every Pixar movie is something about feelings. Yeah. Hell, that Coco movie, even dead people have feelings. I don't know.
Oh, that's why they're constantly rolling over in their grave. Did you not know that?
Yeah, I guess. And
That's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill your joke, Scott.
yeah, okay. Anything else you guys want to add before we hit the stop button?
I will punch you so bad.
Yeah, that's basically every week, isn't it?
I'm keeping a tally.
Yeah. This guy's keeping a running tally on how many times he said like I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Like I'm the first time I meet you, I'm gonna shake your hand and I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
Oh no, I'm gonna give you a hug and I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
Oh man. So
All kicking shall commence upon meeting.
good lord. All right. Well then, for Aaron, for Scott, I'm Daniel. No show next week because I'm in Disneyland unless Scott wants to convince Harry to do a show.
Actually, real hard to do. It's Harry.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do a show, then fantastic, and get it on the YouTube, and talk all the shit you want, I guess, about me for once. Well, I'm not there.
Really, for what? Who did to you?
Huh?
I do it too.
I I know.
I don't need your permission to talk about you. It's talk about you.
I know. All right. On that note, we will talk to you soon enough here on Gorilla Blood Radio. Bye, Scott. Bye, Aaron.
Bye.